So welcome dear student friends for our online session. After our first poem Tables Turned, now we are switching over to The Builders by H.W. Longfellow. H.W. Longfellow is a famous American poet, and throughout his literary career, most of his poems are filled with idealism. That is, certain special ideals he fills his poetry. And he is a multi-talented personality, a linguist, a traveler, and a man of letters, and really a person with versatile specialties. So let us do this poem, The Builders. Here, normally, why the word the builders? The is given. So it means whenever we use that special definite article the, he is talking about one set of builders. So the builders. Why the means? It is a particular set of builders he is talking about, not about all people with without any aim or without any ideals. And he is deliberately, or he has a strong feeling in his mind to make people understand the spirit of this poem. That's why he is addressing the builders, a particular set of builders. Okay, so before this, let us put these questions to us. Then, that is, who are the builders? And next, what is built, and where it is built, and what are the materials? So, see, this is the way how he is gradually constructing the poem. Basically, the poem is in total 9 stanzas. 4 stanzas first. The 5th stanza is something like a special one, and again, the last 4 stanzas they have a link. It means we're talking something about the present issue. He takes us back to the past, and again he is bringing us to the present. Okay, and each stanza is of some 4 lines. Okay, and the typical thing which you may not be that much of interest, or it may not be that much of essential for us, but it is each line is with some 7 syllables. Okay, just you can check it over with your textbook. Each line contains 7 syllables, and rhyme scheme is first line ending word rhymes with the third line ending word, and the second with the 4th line. This is a typical style and quite musical also. Now, let's go into the poem. Who are the builders first? Those builders are nothing but the entire humanity. We the people. All the people may not think that this poem is for each and everyone, but since we the educated, we should read it from that point of view of the poet. Okay, so we are the builders. Then, what is built? See, his thinking is like that. It may be the entire human race, or one's own career, or the life, the human life itself. Anything that is built in this world. So the where it is in this world only, and that too along with the time. Okay, so that's nice. And the builders are we are the builders, and the place is the world, and that is the places in this world, and the construction is our human life, or human race, entire human race from those ancestral days, and it may be of your or our career. It's something like an ongoing process. The construction is an ongoing process. As long as the time is there, the world is here, the construction also goes on, because in time these 3 are fixed. Movement is there, moment is there, and action is there. You cannot separate these three. Okay. Now, what are the materials? Materials are nothing but our actions. When you are talking about action, there is time also. Okay. So that's it. Time, action, and that is moment, movement, and the movement is action, and the person who we do. So it's the action of actions are of today's and tomorrow's. Okay. So these are the materials. Now, as I told you, the poem is can be divided into these three parts, something like the first 4 lines, four stanzas, 5th stanza, and the last 4 stanzas. Okay. Now, let me switch over to this explanation of the stanza wise. Okay. He says, all are architects of fate. F is capital. Everybody is a builder of his own fate, and all are architects of fate. Architects, the other word for builders. Everybody in this on this earth or in this world are the architects. They're building maybe of their own, and certainly it leads to the building of entire human race, because one action got its own significance, and certainly it influences other action like that. Okay, that we know about it in our second stanza. So all are architects of fate, working in these walls of time. Walls of time. It is walls of time is nothing but those walls, the entire world that has started with the time. First is time, and then the entire world. So just imagine the world has the walls, and those walls are of time. Within these time framework, all of us are builders. Okay, some with massive deeds and great. Some architects, they build this building or this structure or this human race or their personal lives with massive deeds, great works. Okay, massive deeds and great. Okay, that is some with massive deeds and great. Huge tasks or something with works of nobility, and some with ornaments of rhyme. And some architects may be following the writing skills, something like writing poetry and something literature, drama, novel, and all those things. So like that, see, the mere constructions is not sufficient to make man happy. There should be some enlightenment or some encouragement, some satisfaction, some entertainment that you may get via writing skills. Okay, so literature, construction, all the fields, thus all the people, they together construct this house or this human race. We are the builders. Next, nothing useless is or low. Nothing is useless or low. If we put it in prose order, okay. Nothing useless is or low. Nothing, no work done by any one of all these architects is useless or low, without any value. Each thing in its place is best. Meaning is clear. Each thing, each work by each and every person is best. It has its own importance. Okay, and what seems but idle show strengthens and supports the rest. Strengthens and supports the rest. Consolidates, strengthens, and gives a support to the rest of the work. How? It may be, see, and what seems but idle show. Idle is something of no value at all. A lazy deed it may be. It may seem useless. It may seem without any importance, but certainly it has its own influence on a larger work. So something like that here, Longfellow must have had in his mind the age-old concept that is called butterfly effect. Okay, what is that butterfly effect again? It may be something like how can we explain it? Normally butterfly effect is the flapping of butterfly's wings lead to a heavy cyclone or typhoon like that. That is the concept. It can be better put in our present day examples. That is, it's like something like our some action somewhere else has brought havoc into the world. You must have got it now. Somewhere else, certain action took place, and now the result is we are bound up in our homes and doing our online classes. This is called a butterfly effect. So in the same way, the writer says, somewhere else, certain action took place, and now the result is we are bound up in our homes and doing our online classes. This is called a butterfly effect. So in the same way, the writer says, any work, maybe of idle show, but it strengthens and supports the rest. Here it may be a positive way. Okay? Any deed that one does, certainly it has its own importance, and it strengthens and supports the rest of the construction. And then in the third stanza, he is talking about for the structure that we raise, we again all are architects of fate. See, remember the word fate. You imagine the starting point and the end point of the fate. That is unimaginable. Fate, who knows? Generations together, from the past, present, and future generations too. So it means that is the starting of the human race and the unknown ending of the human race. That is called the vision of the poet. That's why he is an idealist. His vision spans from the past to an unending future. Okay. So, for the structure that we raise, time is with materials filled. Okay. Time is with materials filled. So, our construction started along with the time and ends along with the time, and that is during this time the materials are what we do. So he says that's why time is with materials filled. That is the works of all our human beings. Okay, over the years. That we can take it from that point of view. Our todays and yesterdays are the blocks with which we build. Meaning is clear. Our todays and yesterdays, these are the blocks, and with these blocks we construct our race. Okay, are the blocks with which we build. See, one thing I would like to make clear. We are, or I am, what I have been. We are what we have been. We have been right from our birth. Different things, different social, financial, and our around the atmosphere and schooling and all these things, they influence us, and finally we have been. We are what we have been. So on the same analogy you can think, we will be, yes, what we are. Perhaps this might be the correct way of keeping the poem in nutshell. Okay, you can make it as a comment. H.W. Longfellow beautifully capsulized the concept we are what we have been, and we will be what we are. Okay. Anyway, I'll be trying to add this in our examinations point of view class. Okay. Now, for our today's and yesterday's are the blocks with which we build. That's good. So here we have that is 3 stanzas finished, and the 4th stanza. Truly shape and fashion these means our yesterday's and today's, these blocks. Truly shape and fashion these. Oh, my dear readers or my dear friends, he is giving us a call. Please shape these blocks in a proper way, which can be perfectly adjusted, or which can be neatly dovetailed. The other word is for this is dovetailed. Okay, that's we can say. Yeah, that is called dovetailed. Dovetailed means a perfectly fixed plan or program that can be called dovetailed. Okay, so something like okay, you plan out the program in such a way that should be dovetailed. Then things go on in a perfect way. We can use it like this, like that. Anyway, now, truly shape and fashion these, leave no yawning gaps between. Leave no yawning gaps between. Think not because no man sees, such things will remain unseen. Please, while constructing this edifice, never give scope to any sort of lenience, and don't leave any gaps as you put these blocks in an order. You may think that, and who sees all those things? No problem, let it be. Take care. That's why that is truly shape and fashion these blocks, leave no yawning gaps between. Yawning means big. It's widening gaps. Okay, yawn. Okay, yawning gaps between. Think not. Please don't think because no man sees your doing. Okay, it may be something of what you call the way your negligence in doing your activities. Okay. Such things will remain unseen. Such type of big gaps will remain unseen. Why to worry about that? Come on, do the work in a haphazard manner. Never think like that. Okay. Yeah. So, after these 4 stanzas, he is talking about the present construction. What are the things, and each and every, in the 2nd stanza he talks about how each and every action is more important, and how even small action has a bigger, a larger, a mountainous impact on the rest. And in the 3rd stanza he is talking about in this human edifice or human race, in the construction of this personal career, time is provided with our deeds. Okay, and then next again he says our today's and yesterday's are the blocks. That is in 3rd stanza. And then the 4th stanza, please be sincere. Okay, in keeping these blocks in order. Don't give any scope that things are not seen. That's why we can do it. There won't be any yawning gaps because such things will remain unseen, present. Now, in the 5th stanza, he is at once taking us to those days, our ancient days. He has a good attachment with the ancient people, and he expresses love. How sincere and how hardworking and how trustworthy our ancients were. Let us see. In the elder days of art, older days, okay, bigger ones of art, again that art is constructing of this human race. See, here we can take it, I already told you, it may be human race or our life or one's own career. Okay, in the elder days of art, builders wrought with greatest care. Builders made things happen with greatest care. Wrought, W-R-O-U, wrought means make things, made, because wrought is the past. Okay, made things happen with greatest care, with utmost care, with precision and with commitment. Okay, with commitment and all those things they did. Each minute and unseen part for the gods see everywhere. Builders or elders, builders wrought with greatest care each minute and unseen part. See, minute and unseen part. Each and every part. In the previous stanza, he was asking us, please don't be negligent. Take care, there won't be any yawning gaps. That, in such a way, our elders, they constructed. Okay, that's why. Because why? Each time, each minute and unseen part, minute, not minute here, minute adjective. Okay, minute and unseen part, they constructed because for the gods see everywhere. For them it is, God is watching us. An unseen form, which is omnipresent and omnipotent. Okay, of course, omniscient also. Okay, an omnipresent force or spirit is watching us. They always entertained this type of feeling in their mind, and they did it something like a worship. So, in the fifth stanza, he takes us back to the deeds of our ancestors. Now, again, coming back to the sixth stanza. Let's do our work as well now. Let's do our work as well, both the unseen and the seen. Okay, the deeds of our ancestors. Now, again, coming back to the sixth stanza. Let's do our work as well now. Let's do our work as well, both the unseen and the seen. Okay, so now let's construct our human race with these materials, paying minute attention, taking utmost care for both the both unseen and those unseen actions and seen actions. Maybe many people, all people may not be in picture, but many people will be somewhere in the background. Let's all together. Something like, for example, constructing your own career or my own career. I am teaching here, but behind me there may be several people who are helping me to make this event possible. And the same is the case with you people also, you know it. So both the unseen and the seen. Okay, let's do all these two things with commitment, with dedication. Make the house where gods may dwell. Dwell means live. Okay, where gods may live. Please see any activity that you are doing. Look at it as a God-given work. Constructing a big house or your career is something like God's work. Work is worship. This also you can interpret it in that way also. Okay, make the house or make our big construction the place where gods reside, live, dwell. Beautiful, entire and clean. See, normally you go to any place of worship, you find it neat and you love to be there when it is calm and when the idol is beautiful. It's all in our own hands to turn it beautiful, clean, and entire, in total. Okay, because cleanliness is godliness again. So please take utmost care in constructing this house of ours by taking care in constructing this each and every minute work, because it is the place where gods live, and let that house or let that construction or let that career be beautiful, and let it be a complete one and a clean personal life. Next, else, just turning, else, if it is not done like that, our lives are incomplete. Our lives, all of us. Yes, you came and enjoyed and you left this place. You led a life of a life filled with pleasures, not happiness, not contentment, not the real joy. Okay? Or else, our lives are incomplete, standing in these walls of time. Again, in these walls of time means in this world. You simply squandered your energies and God-given time. Squandered, S-Q-U-A-N-D-E-R-E-D. Squandered, you wasted without any use. Okay, so, or else our lives are incomplete, standing in these walls of time, broken stairways where the feet stumble as they seek to climb. Because of your negligence, what happened? The staircase which should take you to the higher positions has crumbled the moment you step on that, because the construction is not perfect. Okay, and broken stairways where the feet stumbles, it falls. Stumble means that the feet, it falls. Okay, the foot falls. Now, stumbles as they seek to climb. Your intention is okay to go up and up, but your ground is not perfect. Your efforts are not true and correct. And how can you get a big rank or a good seat in a prestigious institution like that? So that's why, take utmost care. That's good. Stumble as they seek to climb. Build today, then strong and sure. Okay, strong and sure, with a firm and ample base, and ascending and secure shall tomorrow find its place. So, if you wish to have a perfect tomorrow, okay, and because your tomorrow should find a place in present, in your present construction, in such a way. Okay, your construction should be like that. Build, come on, you construct it today. Means start working from that zeal, with that spirit. Okay, and each and every, even little work also, with build today, then strong and sure, with a firm and ample base. That is ample ground, sufficient ground. Come on, you have a strong construction, a strong foundation, and when your foundations are perfect, certainly they never swerve, and they give you the sufficient lift for the human race, or again human life, or your personal career. That's good. And ascending and secure, and ascending as because of the foundation is perfect, as you ascend, and you will be secure, and shall tomorrow find its place. And in your today's building, your tomorrow finds its place. This is called idealism, a sort of a message. Okay, another word for this is transcendentalism, something. Okay, now he is coming to the last stanza. What he says: thus alone can we attain to those turrets. Thus alone means just that is the this thus summarizes all the spirit that continued in the top 8 stanzas. Then alone, okay, can we attain. He's not talking about then I attain or you attain. The way how he includes an all-inclusive effort he is talking about. Then alone we attain to those turrets. Turrets are something like that. In a big building, the cornered places. For example, if it is a big fort, the cornered places from where people can observe the movement of outside world. It can be, in our Telugu, it can be something like our Kota Buruzulu. Because ఆ బురుజుల్లో నుంచి దూరం నుంచి ఎవరు వస్తున్నాడు ఏమిటి అని బ్రహ్మాండంగా గమనించవచ్చుట. సో అంటే మన ఫౌండేషన్ అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉంటే కనుక మనం ఆ పీక్ స్టేజ్లోకి వెళ్ళిపోయి అక్కడి నుంచి విశాల ప్రపంచాన్ని వీక్షించవచ్చు. జస్ట్ ఇమాజిన్ హౌ వెన్ యూ గో టు ద క్లిఫ్, టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద క్లిఫ్, and you see the world, or you see the world around when you are on the top of a building. There will be wonderment, there will be joy. In the same way, when you reach the peak of your position or your future, from that turret, you feel a lot. You feel the joy of completing a task. That's why he says, when your foundation is perfect, is strong, then alone we attain, we get to those, we reach to those turrets, okay, where the eye sees the world on vast plain. You can have a reconnaissance, something like a overall view of the scenery and the horizon, the place where the earth and land they seem to meet. The joy you feel, okay, you can reach that. And where the eye sees the world as one plain and boundless reach of sky, the vast expanse, boundless reach of the sky. Not only the world, the earth, at the same time the sky. In your leisure time, you just go on looking at the open sky, and it goes on, your looks they soar into the sky. So this is the way he says, and then our existence should not be just simple. Our construction, our career should be something noble, something great, from on the top, from where we can visualize the vast expanse and excellent skies simultaneously. That's what he says. So such people are the builders. Such personalities are the builders. Now he is giving us a call to be like that in constructing your or our career. Constructing our career is nothing but the constructing of human career, because all put together reflects the total. Okay, the work of all parts certainly lead to the bigger one, that is the total one, the one. Okay, so that's why he is talking about H.W. Longfellow, the builders, and with these things. Keep the text with you, and just again have re-listening to this audio. Almost I have given a stanza-wise meaning, and from examinations point of view, I will be doing my next class. And just see, for example, I told you the syllables, how it is. Each line has 7 syllables. So for example, the last line, for example, thus, alone can we attain. 7 syllables. Any stanza like that. Else our lives are incomplete. 7 syllables. So that is the musicality. There is musicality, and there is an excellent meaning packed in these 9 stanzas. Thus, you can feel it whenever you are going for your future works or for anything. Okay. Thank you for listening. Bye.